Logan Turley.
Nice to meet you, Logan. Terry Moomaw.
All right, so I wanted to talk to you about how school was 10 years ago.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start it off with how was the style, clothing, jewelry, etc.
Jewelry, I don't know much about. My son Sam graduated 10 years ago in 2014, so I can kind of remember what he wore. And the guys would wear like those khaki shorts, that's what I say, with like the big pockets on the side. Girls, I really don't remember. We didn't have any daughters. So.
What apps? What was the internet like? How was that for you?
Internet, from what I remember, I think came around here about 6 or so years before that, so they still were kind of getting used to it. They had to do the www thing. I don't really remember they actually even called them apps at that time. It was just internet on your computer because we didn't have phones or anything yet. Well, we had phones, I guess, cell phones, but not like most people didn't have them yet.
Like a BlackBerry or?
Yeah, they would have done the Blackberries, and most people didn't carry them yet. Big old
Were
huge
the
car
iPhones
phones.
out?
I don't believe so. People would have like car phones. It would be like a whole bag, the bag phones.
A
yeah,
bag phone.
those were hilarious.
Yeah. What classes were you teaching?
Pretty much the same as now, except that we had a lot more students, so we would have like Art 1, Art 2, 3, and 4 in all separate classes. And I taught a photography class and something else. We did newspaper classes back then too.
Who were your favorite teachers or coworkers?
I think the one I remember most was Amy Spear, who were Lonnie and Carly's mom. And I think that is the only teacher who was here 10 years ago.
They're all different now?
I think so.
Favorite things to do in past, free time, class, etc.?
Free time, class, what I did with the classes or that they did in the classes?
Your favorite thing to do in class or free time?
My favorite thing to do is just hanging out with my family, with the dog who's here somewhere still. This Pearl Bob. Pearl Bob, you can come say hello.
Dope.
Say, well, need me, Mom? Come over here. Like I said, we love to rebuild houses. The house we live in right now came in like really, really rough looking, and we completely gutted that thing down, and we've done about 5 houses together. What do you think? Yep.
Oh,
sorry, she's a licker.
No, it's okay.
Good girl.
I have dogs of my own. So.
Yeah, good. I know. She's good company.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kind of like a.
She's my little
helper
therapy dog.
too,
Yeah.
huh?
She's had some therapy dog training, and we kind of went through the whole thing, but we didn't completely finish it. And she just comes up all the time with me. So, Miss Lindenberger started to do the therapy dog thing about 3 years ago. She started with her dogs. We did Pearl a little bit of training. So.
That's pretty cool. Do you have any favorite students or favorite things to do? Like
I don't like that
hobbies
kid over here because she's stuck in here 3 hours a day. No. Hobbies, pretty much like say working on houses, painting. I do a lot of artwork at home, but I'm planning on doing a whole lot in 3 months when I retire. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I'll catch you later.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Hi, my name's Logan.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Haynes.
Today, I'm going to be asking you about school 10 years ago.
Because I'm old.
Because you're old.
Knew it.
Yep. So first thing I'm going to ask you is, what was the drip? What was the style?
What was the drip?
Yep.
Well, it was the beginning of like people wearing athletic wear like to school on a regular basis. So sweatpants, t-shirts, hoodies, leggings, flared leggings. You guys called them flared leggings. We called them yoga pants. They were yoga pants back then. Very specifically the pink brand or like the Victoria's Secret brand because they had always like zebra print or like cheetah print like rolled pieces at the top. Lots of Aeropostale t-shirts if you were like dressing up, like jeans and like a nice top. That was like the thing. Prom dresses and stuff was a lot of like, 10 years ago when I was a senior. Let's see. I wasn't a senior 10 years ago. This is only 2024.
Yeah, it would be 2014.
Yeah, you're right. I had an existential crisis when I realized what year you guys were graduating because that will be 10 years after I graduated. 2014. So, prom dresses were like kind of like frilly, floofy, like kind of cringe. Not like flowy and elegant like how they are now. Yeah.
It's just kind of all together.
And dudes always just wore like what you guys wear now, shorts and a t-shirt, basketball shorts and t-shirt, jeans and a t-shirt.
Homecoming and prom?
Oh, no. To like school. Homecoming and prom, they'd wear like jeans and t-shirts or like jeans and like nice t-shirts, like not work t-shirts. Yeah, button up. And then prom, they all rented tuxes pretty much from the flower shop.
What were your favorite classes?
Oh, obviously English.
Obviously.
Obviously English. And art. I took art all 4 years with Miss Moomaw.
Is your handprint up there?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. It's
we
a
talked
Disney
about that.
theme. It's a Disney theme. It's got a castle and a bunch of different Disney movies. Yeah, so I did art all 4 years. I did yearbook. I liked yearbook a lot. I did not take any strength classes. Sorry, Mr. Simon. I did not take any shop classes. Sorry, Mr. Nichols. They all taught here when I was in high school. Yeah, English and art, my favorite classes for sure.
What was your favorite pastimes?
My favorite pastimes? Well, just like now, we had a lot of options for entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Your choices were cruising or cruising or cruising or hanging out at a quick shop or cruising. So we pretty much cruised a lot. When I was in high school, also the Methodist church, they had a pastor, Pastor Bernice, who would open the church up and host Mafia game nights. So we loved playing Mafia whenever she would let us do that. But yeah, we pretty much just cruised. Everyone is so busy that like there's not a lot of hanging out or anything.
Who were your favorite teachers?
Who are my favorite teachers? Well, of course, the good old Miss Had.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Had. She taught 7 through 9 English when I was in this building, and so loved her to death. It was super fun to make fun of her obsession with Julio Iglesias. I will never forget the day that Michael hid her Julio Iglesias record in class. If you've never seen like someone's true wrath, that was the moment. She was furious. Yeah, Miss Had for sure. Obviously, Miss Moomaw, she's just super sweet and is like the nicest, most chill person ever. I also had Miss Whitney when I was here, and she just was hilarious. Miss Whitney Lindenberger, she was just hilarious all the time. She made learning fun. So she taught science when I was here, and I hated science, but she made it fun.
Kind of enjoyable.
Yeah.
What was the internet? Like what phones or like apps were back then?
2014 would have been like the beginning of everyone really truly getting smartphones and iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
Like before we had cell phones and stuff before that, but this was like when like
They kind
pretty
of
much
coming out
yeah.
with the mobile devices.
Well, like we had cell phones before, but like this was like the beginning of smartphones. Like instead of flip phones or like
The Blackberries.
like the QWERTY keyboards and stuff, we had like everyone was starting to get iPhones. And so that was the birth of Snapchat. Really was like in that era.
In 2014.
Yeah, that was like really like when Snapchat like picked up. Like everyone had a Snapchat and we were Snapchatting each other all the time. Snapchat back then also like showed everyone who your like top snappers were. Like you could see each other's like best friends list, and so you could see each other's scores, like how much you Snapchatted. So that always started a lot of disputes. Instagram was a pretty popular thing.
Was Facebook up and going?
Oh yeah, Facebook was way.
Did y'all use Facebook?
Yeah, we used Facebook. Facebook was like the original texting for us, but you had to be at a computer. You didn't have like app on the phone. You had to be at a computer to like message them on Facebook. Like in middle school, we'd like go home from school and get on our computers and open up Facebook and be like, oh, they're online. They had to be like on at the same time as you and you'd chat. We did that, but I would say Snapchat was like the most notable thing like 10 years ago that was happening. Yeah. Twitter was a thing. Twitter was like becoming a big thing, so was Instagram. TikTok didn't exist, but we did have Vine.
Musical.ly? Oh,
No,
Vine
Musical.ly
still.
wasn't there yet. Musical.ly happened when I was in college. Vine, it was Vine for sure. And it was hilarious. That was the
Vine
era.
was the stuff.
Yes.
It's better than TikTok.
Yeah, all of those videos that you like go to YouTube and you search like famous vines, that was like all happening then. So it'd be like you'd scroll and you'd like see the a potato
brand
flew
new-
around the room. Yeah. It makes me feel old.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I got for you.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thanks Logan.
Yep.